Hi, that's a bit loud. I'm not sure. It looks loud on my recorder, so I'm not sure how loud it is in actual audio. Hi, it's me. I kind of felt sick again today, so I didn't record anything this morning, and then I woke up at like 11:30, and then by the time I slapped myself in the wrist and like pulled myself together, it was like after 12, and then when I finally sat down to record, it's just a lot of background noise to record like a proper audio. Because I was planning to do another one of those uh, gamer boyfriends read to you a bedtime story thing, where I read to you like a story from a game lore that I like. But I decided to do the Q&A instead, the question and answers instead. This is my first Q&A that's not on stream, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. But I haven't streamed in like 17 days because I've been really self-conscious about it lately. At times I feel like I'm not funny enough, or I don't make an enjoyable stream. Sometimes the game that I plan to play, I have to give up on it mid-stream because it's not running on my computer, or my computer just can't function with the game, and I get really self-conscious about it, and I haven't streamed in a couple of, I don't know, 17 days. I was thinking about doing the Q&A, but then I said, what's the point? I'll get back into streaming when I can probably get back into streaming, right? So I'm doing the Q&A here with you guys. So let's get on it, right? Do you play any instruments? No, not anymore. I used to play the guitar, the acoustic guitar. I used to play the piano, and I used to play steel pan, which is a metal drum. What are your pet peeves? My pet peeves. Um, Passive aggressiveness. I prefer to talk about stuff and get things over with rather than constantly be petty at each other all the time. The passive aggressiveness of always having something to say or smirky, just rubbing it in my face all the time when I already feel bad and I already thought that we were over it, right? Uh, what subjects did you teach before? Um, I taught math, physics, chemistry, biology. I did some English, but not much. But it's like theory English, not talking, speaking English, textbook English rather than talking, because I can't talk proper English, but I can teach like I'm a good enough teacher to teach English, but I'm not a good enough of a native speaker of English to speak English. Um, if a genie granted you three wishes, what would you wish for? I don't know, world peace, end of world hunger, and human equality, I guess. Um, what's your motto in life? I have one, but I can't remember it now. Life keeps going on, but I haven't died yet. All right. I woke up, so I keep going. Do you have a PO box? Do I have a PO box? I'm planning on getting one. I mean, I can probably get one. I'm not sure what a PO box is. I can probably get like an address for everyone. Speaking of PO box, someone asked in the comment section. I saw the reply, but I wasn't answering any as yet, so I didn't answer it. They wanted to send me the shark plushie. Um, Again, I don't want you guys to spend a lot of money on me personally. Hold on. Yeah, I don't want you guys to spend a lot of money on me personally, and sending things to where I live cost a lot because it's the middle of nowhere, literally. Right? So as much as I want like a PO box for like um gifts and like you guys sending me stuff and us sharing things together, I don't want you guys to spend that much money on me, right? Money is something that people need to cherish, not in the sense of it's be all end all, but in the sense of you need to take care of yourselves and you need money to take care of yourselves. And I want you all to take care of yourselves, right? My Patreon helps a lot with me already. And once I get my cash off YouTube, I should stabilize a lot better in life. And I don't want it to become a thing where I'm here and you guys are like, hey, let me send you stuff, and I'm like, hey, yeah, I have no food, guys. You gotta send me money, and everybody's sending me money, and it's just like, no, no, I'm not gonna like use you guys for that. So having a PO box is something I would like to do, so I can have more interaction with you guys. But at the same time, it costs a lot to send stuff to me, so I'm not too sure about that yet. Okay. What's one thing you do that some people might find weird? I play with my boob, and it's something that a lot of people find weird. So, back in high school, um, I had this habit, right, of whenever I feel awkward, I needed to keep my fingers busy, and I'd often like hide my hand underneath my shirt and like play with my with my skin or with something, and I don't know when it started, but I'd always randomly just grab my boob and just have my hand on my boob. So yeah, there's that. Um, what are your vices if you have any? Hmm. I'm gluttonous. I tend to eat a lot. If I don't mind myself, I would eat a lot, and it's bad. Um, I'm extremely lazy. If my mental isn't set to something, like if I don't tell myself to do it, I won't do it. Like I will run myself into the ground doing bare minimum because I just don't care about myself all that much. Um, Video games a lot. My computer is a massive vice for me. Like I'm pretty much surviving off of my computer alone. Um, Alcohol sometimes. I'm not that big of an alcoholic. I don't drink all that often, but when I drink a lot. Mostly because I don't get drunk often and I don't get hangovers. So when I drink. But it's not like I drink every day. It's like once a month, once every family occasion, maybe stuff like that. Um, I guess that's it. Yeah. Do you have a regret somewhere in your life? If so, may we know? I have a lot of regrets in my life. I was a really horrible person. I, as I said, I'm gluttonous. Um, I used to steal cash from my parents so that I'd fit in school because as an orphan kid who is also not even a part of I had to deal with a lot of racism growing up because of not being from around here and not looking like everybody else. So to fit in, I would often steal cash from my parents. Or there came a point in time where I'd like steal from stores and stuff because other kids will have things that I didn't have, right? And because I stole from my parents, I'd feel bad to go to my parents and be like, "Hey, I need this," right? And I was like, "Nah, fuck it." Oops, I cursed. So there's a lot of things I regret in life. That's just one of it. You asked for one, so one is one you get, right? Um, Rainbow after the rain or the rain itself. The rain itself. I'm a massive. I love the sound of rain. I love how chaotically calm it all is. Like if you understand what rain is, it's millions of raindrops crashing down on the earth. Yet it's so soothing. I live for that neutral, chaotic feeling. Just everything is going to shit, but in the right way. You know. Favorite beverage, Coca Cola. I don't drink all that much of different type of stuff, but Coca Cola is pretty high up. Mostly because it's caffeine. I've grown a soft addiction to Monster. Sorry, but sadly, my mom, who runs the shop, she doesn't get like different variations of monsters. So I only have like one monster to taste from, and it's all right. But I have addiction to to it for some reason. So I try to like minimize how much I get it. Preferred nicknames slash pet names. For myself or for my other. For myself, I don't really have any. I've never really been called many nicknames or pet names. Like I never had like someone invest that much into me to call me a pet name. I've ever only had one specific one, and that was my first crush, my first actual. She used to call me Puddin. Yeah, I never had Puddin before, and she asked about it, and I told her I never had it, and she asked if I was curious about it. I was like, nah, I don't want to try it, and ever since then, she used to call me Puddin. Yeah. Um. And as for my other, I really like Kit Kat or Doll. Yeah. Um, Kit Kat because I find it's cute, and Doll is because it was yeah. Um, hot or cold showers. Hot showers because I like to burn a layer of my skin off every time I have a shower. But because my house doesn't have hot shower anymore, the hot water broke, and we can't afford to fix it. So I've been bathing in cold water for like a couple of years now. The most wonderful memory you want to share. Started my YouTube channel. Um, Before I started my YouTube channel, there wasn't really much that really held an happy memory to me. Maybe graduating high school and the way everybody looked at me really proudly because I graduated so high and so top of my class. Nobody really expected it, but everybody like expected it. But at the same time, they didn't like that was really amazing, but that didn't last long because yeah, so that's like a bittersweet but wonderful memory is just like starting my YouTube channel and then waking up and seeing that I had 100 followers in like a day or something, and just hitting 1,000 and hitting 2,000, then hitting 3,000, then growing along the way with everyone here. It's just been crazy. It's one of the few things that I can look back and actually say this hits different for me, because I did this. Um, Pillows or stuffed toys? Funny story, I have neither one of those. Okay, so I don't really have a pillow. What I have is those small pillows you get on sofas. So when my mom was moving out, I stole like two of those, put it into a pillowcase, and made a pillow. So that's what I use as a pillow. And for stuffed toys, all I have is like a little beanie turtle that my mom got me like 2 years ago because I love turtles, and she saw it, and I was like, "Oh my god, mom, look how cute it is." We saw it in like a random shoe store or something, or like in Payless or something, and like 2 weeks later on my birthday, she was like, "Look what I got for you." I was like, "Ah, shit, mom." Yeah. Oh, yeah. That the background noise started coming again. That's the construction, guys. I'm sorry about that. If you're listening this to sleep, I'm really sorry. But then again, I'm like talking really loudly. Um, my mom has like a really big panda that she left because she doesn't have a room for it upstairs. So it's not mine, but it's hers. But it's kind of just there in my room now. And a dog as well, like a medium sized dog. And it's hers, but she doesn't have room in her house for it, so she just left it here. So are we talking to sleep or just like to have? Because pillows are just better to sleep, but I would love to have stuff toys like the plushy shark. um, hot milk or hot chocolate drink. Hot milk or hot chocolate drink? I'm assuming this is like hot chocolate milk or like a hot chocolate drink. Um, Both, I guess. I like hot stuff. Hot milk. I've never had just pure hot milk. Like I've never actually drank milk on its base unless it's like cereal. So I'd have to default to hot chocolate drink. What's your biggest fear? Can you taste the irony? I'm scared that everything I do is going to come crashing down on me, and all of the negative things people say about me is going to come true because I know that deep down I am that lazy person. I am that person that does not take care of myself. I am that person that spends 14 hours on my computer just doing stuff. I know I'm not the person to go outside and clean the yard. I get up and I maybe pick a couple stuff up, but so I'm scared that all the effort that I put into things that I care about are gonna fail, and I'm gonna end up being the person that everybody tells me that I am going to be. Whew. Warm or cold colors? Neutral colors. I'm a really big fan of like really. I like really. I don't like bold things. I like really plain things. I like simplistic things. Like my room right now is just white. It's literally just white walls, right? Like I don't like things that stand out and scream out at me often. So, I guess cold colors. Yeah. Um, Smell of coffee or rain. I have a really bad sense of smell, so I can't answer that. I guess neither. Manga, manhwa, anime. What changed your perspective of life things, if there is one? Manga would be Tokyo Ghoul. Um, the aspect of suffering in life and the ability to adapt and change. Sometimes people who are villains are only villains simply because they're forced into that position. People tend to become evil over time, and it's not just they wake up one day and they're a bad person. For manhwa, there's one that I was reading a while ago that was touching on art, right? And there was a specific panel that said sometimes it's not always fun doing the things that you love. Sometimes doing the things that you love, especially when you start doing it as a passion and as a job, becomes extremely straining and tiring to do it. And that hit home massive. Oh, I'm sorry about that. And for anime, Your Lie in April. Your Lie in April hit home really hard because at the point in time, I was in the music group and someone that was extremely close to me, like extremely close to me, had just died. And the mortality of my depression at the time was I wanted to get out of life. I wanted to die. And then there was somebody next to me who was living their best life, who wanted to live every single day, who woke up with a smile on their face. Their life ended just like that. And then I was there alive. The person who had nothing, who didn't want anything, who just wanted it all to end was alive. And the person that had every right to be alive was dead. Yeah. um, do you have any manga slash anime recommendations? If you have not read the Tokyo Ghoul manga, read it. Um, Anime recommendations? Watch Ping Pong the animation. The animation is a bit wonky, but the story is really good. If you can like accept the animation, then you'd love the storytelling. What comforts you when you cry, or what do you do when you're crying? Nothing. Nothing helps. I rarely ever cry. My emotions are extremely numbed. If I ever do cry, I cry for like a minute and then my emotions just switch back off. And if you're thinking, wow, that's amazing, it's not amazing. Because then you randomly break down for exactly no reason throughout the day. There are times where you just feel extremely tired and extremely empty and nothing's wrong. It's just because you don't have that control over your own emotions. You have no control over everything. Let's not get into that too much. Do you like warm hugs? Yes, I actually do. Most people tell me I give amazing hugs. I don't know what that means, but most people do say that. Little or special moments? Little. Special? I don't know. I've never had many of either one to be able to say, but I enjoy doing small little things. Things people don't necessarily notice right away, but things that help people along the way because I hate being in the spotlight. I'm on a scale of 1 to 10. How content are you with life, as 1 being the lowest? Okay, that's a tricky question. That's a really tricky question. Because I am content with life. I'd say 8. But I do know that what I have right now is basically dog shit. Just because I'm content with nothing doesn't mean it's a good thing. I have a lot to be thankful for, especially my YouTube and all of you. But in my life, I need to fix up the house. I need to fix my room. I need to fix my recording setups. There's so much that I need. But because I am who I am, I don't have that urge. So I'm content with it. So I am content and I'm happy with what I have. But at the same time, I know that I need more and I need to start pushing and I need to start teaching myself that it's okay to want more, right? It's okay for me to have more. So yeah. What small thing that can make you happy? I'm extremely forgetful. So when someone remembers something about me that I forgot, makes me extremely happy. Your favorite genre of anime? Psychological. I love psychological anime. Sadly, there isn't many good psychological anime, and those that are really good tend to be really slow burners because the storytelling needs a lot of prep. Stuff like Psychopath is really slow burner. Stuff like Steins Gate is really slow burner. Tokyo Ghoul like butchered my baby. What animal do you want to have? Ferrets. I want to have ferrets really badly. Sadly, because I have to import ferrets, which means I need to go to a place that sells ferrets and gives you the permit for them. Then stay there for 2 weeks or for a specific amount of time to get it cleared, and then come back to my home and then go into self isolation with my ferrets. The thing is, traveling large spaces is very stressful for ferrets, and I don't want to risk them having a health condition because of traveling. Okay. Favorite part of your physical appearance? None. I hate my physical appearance. Favorite intangible stuff about you? What does intangible mean? I know what intangible means, but sometimes my brain just doesn't register words, and I prefer to find out. Intangible, unable to touch and have non-physical appearance. Okay, so the first one was stuff that I like about myself that I can touch. The second, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Favorite things, my brain. As forgetful as I am, and as slow as I am, my ability to, I don't know, it's like how I do my script writing and stuff. It's how I do my research and stuff. It's how like I document stuff in my head. It's how I study for exams. It's just like my ability to just absorb information and be able to reproduce that information in a manner that's plausible is good. I enjoy that. I enjoy using my brain. I enjoy thinking. Yeah. I think I have asked so many. Haha. Okay. Keep safe. Best wishes. You too. How old am I? I'm 22. Favorite movie genre? I rarely ever watch movies, so I don't have like a favorite genre, but I'd have to say like horror movies because yeah. Um, do you like reading novels? Yes, I love reading. Reading is you have no okay. I haven't read as much as I used to simply because I have more things to fill my time. But back in high school, I would read a book a day, and I'm talking about like 300 pages a day. I would go to the library and borrow a book today, and then tomorrow morning, or like tomorrow before I leave, I'd return the book and get a new one. So when I go home, I have a new book to read because I'd read till like 5 a.m. in the morning, get up at 6 a.m., go to school, and be reading through classes or like reading through break times. I love reading. Reading is amazing. That's why I do what I do. That's why I write my own scripts because reading novels are amazing. Apricot or peaches? I've never had either, so I don't know. How tall are you? 6 feet. Favorite anime? Yola in April. Are you more into girls with short or long hair or both? I don't have a physical preference for girls. Um, if I like you, I like you. Um, I don't really have like a, I don't have a perfect like, oh this body type is my favorite, or this hair type is my favorite, or this skin tone is my favorite. Oh, sorry, hold on. Yeah, truck. I wasting time. She's from the other side of call the Coraline. Right. Um. Yeah, I don't have like a preferred body type. If I like you, I like you. Is there specific things that I am attracted to physically? Yeah, sure. I like stretch marks. I like dimples. I like back dimples. Hot as I like thighs. But apart from that, it's like I don't have like a specific thing. It's just if I see you, I like you, and I know I like you. I like you. That's it. On the Ross, I'm like fist fighting demons. I'm about to grab me a gun. Favorite song? That's a good question. I don't think I have a favorite song. I can give you songs that I like, but I don't have a favorite song because there's so many songs that I really like. But the song I was just singing, Taste it forever, yeah. Taste it forever. What song is this? Forever. Witch doctor, that's not for codeine. Probably a witch doctor mixing the pot time. She's from the other side of call it Coraline. Coraline, yeah. Juice WRLD Coraline is one of my top songs right now. Would you want to do some merch someday? Yes, I actually plan on doing merch. Um, it depends on how merch works. I actually want to do like, sorry, I'm waiting for the bang to stop. I'm really sorry about that. Um, I want to do like my first merch shoot to be like a limited edition thing where I only make like 100 at most, and just to test it out how it goes. Maybe like 100 hoodies of different designs, or maybe like two designs, 50 by 50, or something like that. Just like, but not like a large, just to test out to see how it actually works and stuff. But I do plan to do merch someday. But to do merch, I think merch will have to start coming when I hit like 50K or something. At that point, that's when I think I can afford to make merch. Because so far from what I see, making merch costs a bit, and I want to make sure that when I do it, I do really good quality merch, things that you guys can use. If you buy my merch, you got to be able to use it for the next 10 fucking years, right? Oops, I cursed again. Come on, man, you were going so good with not cursing. Um, what's your favorite color? Teal, sea green, teal. Is sea green and teal the same color? I don't know, probably. What is your favorite animal? And are you a cat or dog person, or both? My favorite animal would be dire wolves. Why? Because I like massive dogs. The bigger the dog, the more happy I feel inside. And are you a cat or a dog person? Both. I like both of them. And finally, what is your perfect snack slash food to eat when you're sad? I don't know. I rarely ever have things to eat when I'm sad. Usually when I'm sad, I just curl up and take a nap. I can't afford a lot of food. So when it comes to like eating things when I'm sad, I've never had, yeah, yeah. Um, what's something that makes you angrier than it should? Video games. Video games make me angrier than it should. Especially like when I'm playing League of Legends. Like people just piss me off in that game. And it's just like I need to take a second, I need to go out and I need to sit down, I need to like breathe, I need to clear my mind, I need to tell myself I'm better than this and then go back and start playing again. Like video games make me angrier than it should. um a dream that you had in childhood and still remember, or any random dream that you remember at the moment. Okay, so as a kid, right, I had this dream, right, that are we talking like are we talking wait at the are we talking like dream as in sleeping dream, or dream as in like I had like aspirations for myself? Because that's, I'm assuming it's sleeping dreams, right? Like if it's sleeping dreams, then yeah. Okay, so as a kid, I had this dream where I was like this hero and I'd ride a dragon and I'd go from place to place and I'd like save people. But in my twisted reality, I wasn't saving people. What I was actually doing was causing damage and destroying places, and I would quote unquote save them. It was weird. It was weird. It was a reoccurring dream too. It was weird. Yeah, it was weird. What's the other one? What are you most grateful for in life? All of you. I'm most grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for all of you and for my cousin, because I'm grateful for all of you for the reason that you all allow me to do something that very few people can do and survive. And my cousin, because there's a point in time where I was doing this alone and everybody kept making it seem like this was a waste of time. And my two cousins, actually, him and his brother, were like the only two people that saw what I was doing and said, "Damn, good job. I'm proud of you." And well, this specific cousin, because he said that, and he didn't simply say that, he said that, and he said he would help me if I can prove to him that this is something that I am doing and not just something that's just being willy-nilly about, right? He put that trust and faith into me, and I'm extremely grateful for that. And I'm extremely grateful to be able to wake up every day and read 100 to 200 comments about people saying how much they enjoy my content, or how much they support, and how much they like me. That means a lot. What's your favorite compliment, or one that you'd like to receive? I know you don't take compliments, but still, I don't know. You literally just said it there. I don't take compliments because I've never gotten many compliments before. I don't know what compliments are. I don't know what people would compliment me about that would make me feel good. I don't know what about myself that I look, yeah. And yeah. Ever experienced anything paranormal? If so, then what? Paranormal? No, I don't think I have. Okay, so as a kid, right? As a kid, my cousins, okay, I would name them cousin A and cousin B. Cousin A being the older one, cousin B being the younger one. So cousin A, his bedroom was quote unquote haunted, right? And it's only years later we realized it was haunted because cousin B would sneak into his room and throw stuff around to make it seem like they were moving on their own. And nobody knew because he would go in there and hide for 30 minutes before cousin A came back. And then when cousin B left, he'd stay hidden for like 2 hours and then sneak out. Like he was so dedicated to messing with his brother. Yeah. Are you ticklish? No. What personality trait do you wish you had? Self love. I wish I had pride. I wish I could wake up in the morning and I can see that my hair is a mess and I would care about it. I I wake up. I wish I could walk outside and see all the things that my mom usually complains about, and part of me would say, "Okay, go and fix it." I wish I can see all the things that people talk about. That's something I am supposed to be doing, but I don't see that I'm supposed to be doing it. I wish I can see what people are expecting of me. Are you an introvert or an extrovert with social anxiety? Why you have to add social anxiety there, man? Why you gotta call me out like that? Normally, I would say introverted, but the fact that you added extrovert with social anxiety has me thinking, like, wait, wait. um, I'm naturally introverted. I'm really, I can fit in really well, and I get along with people really well, but I often don't like to go out there. My social anxiety just adds to how extreme I will go not to go out of there, right? Um, I'm often that kid with maybe like two really close friends, and I'm okay with that, or the guy that's just by himself reading, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with just sitting down playing games for a month without even leaving my bedroom and forgetting what sunlight looks like. But my social anxiety makes it extremely hard to do things like work. Going out to work is extremely hard because I'm always scared of people, always scared of what people say or think about me. Going out to like make groceries are extremely terrifying for me because I'm scared of how somehow mess up buying groceries. Same thing like shopping for myself. Like I don't go out and buy clothing for myself because I'm always on edge about whether I'm doing whether I'm buying good. Like that's not going to that right. An advice for me. Advice for you. Don't don't let anyone tell you that what you want to do is dumb. If you dream about being an actor, don't let anyone tell you that you can't be an actor. Yes, the position that you're in right now may make it extremely hard to be an actor, but the more that you tell yourself you're not going to be an actor and the more time you waste on not being an actor is the more time you lose to be an actor. You don't know where life is going to take you. So why not take yourself and go somewhere that you want to be? Why do you think you're a mess? Whew, why do I think I'm a mess? I mean, I've pretty much said a lot of things during this video alone that'll clarify as being a mess. I don't see much in myself. I don't see much of things. I wake up most mornings and I don't care about most things. I'm extremely messy. My social anxiety makes it so I don't want to ever leave my house or my bedroom. Um, like apart from my family, I rarely talk to anyone. Apart from you guys, I rarely speak. Um, I barely clean. I barely cook. I swear to God, most days I wake up, I start working, I do my stuff, and then I realize it's 7 in the night and I haven't eaten anything yet. I am a mess. I am physically and mentally a mess. Like, appearance wise, I'm a mess. Mentally, I'm a mess. Like, I'm happy that I'm being able to sit down and do what I love because it gives me the freedom to work on myself without having to worry about what people in my work site thinks about me, right? So I'm a mess, but I'm trying to my best to work on myself and become a better person. Would you want to do merch someday? Oh, wait, I read this already. Did I double put in this? I think I did. Okay. And finally, what is your perfect. Wait, did I read this twice? Yeah. Who's your. Okay, never mind. I input this twice by mistake. Oops. Who's your favorite person in the world? That's a heavy quarter. I don't think I have a favorite person in the world. Like, I love and appreciate my cousin, but to put him on a pedestal as like my favorite person in the world, I don't think I have that ability, right? I don't want to put that strain on someone to be like, you're my favorite person in the world. You're not allowed to let me down because you're my favorite person. It's like, no, I respect you, I like you, and you're a great person to me. But you're also a person and you're also human, so I'm not gonna put that responsibility on you. What's your favorite quote? Oh, what's that quote again? Strong men make good times make weak men makes hard times. I think that's it. That's one of my favorite quotes ever. Do you have a specific song that has a special meaning to you? Comfort song, maybe. Specific song that has meaning to me. Yeah, I do. I'm not gonna get much into that, but I do. Actually, it's not even a song. It's a person. It's artist. It's artiste. There's a point. There's a point in time with my self worth reached really low. I just lost my job that my sister did a lot for me to get, and I was in a really bad mental space. Juice World, XXX Tentacion, Little Peep. Funny, they're all dead now that I think about it. They were still alive back then, but anyway. What's your favorite quote? Okay. Um, Lyrics of a song you always remember because of their deep meaning. There are two songs, two specific songs, right? There are two specific songs. So, does the XXX Tentacion hope? I said I wouldn't die. No, I'm not alright. I might start a riot because I'm so fucking tired. And this is the one that hits home really hard, right? You ever woke up on a train track with no motherfucking clothes on that before your eyes were gonna come in the response, trying to scream for hope, just a shoulder so you can lean on, but ain't nobody coming, so you scream on and scream on and scream on, while this evil fuck laugh at you. So you scream on and scream on and scream on, while this evil fuck laughed at you. That's always been something that hit really close to home for me. Just wanting someone to be there for you, wanting something to be there for you, and just screaming and screaming and screaming internally, hoping that someone can hear how much you're suffering, and no one can hear you, and everyone around you is just laughing and tormenting you. That line in Train Food hits hard, and it has hit hard for years. and in hope. Just being tired and empty all the time just hits home. How long have you been in the dom slash sub dynamic? Um, it's a good question. How old am I? 22. 7 years? 8 years, maybe, give or take. Yeah, about 8 years, give or take. Do you love lasagna? Never had it. Sorry, that's lasagna is considered like really rich people food where I am. I've never had it. What's your favorite meal in the day? Lunch, usually, because lunch is the only meal I ever actually eat. I rarely ever eat breakfast, and by the time I eat lunch, it's probably dinner already. I'm just eating whatever I had for lunch for dinner. Do you love drawing? Yeah, I love drawing. Back in high school, I was like one of the school's best drawer persons, drawing persons. But I would always try to draw and show my family it, and it'd always be one of those things where I could never get better to them because I was always just tracing or drawing those ugly anime things, and eventually I started to hate my own drawing, and I hated the fact that I couldn't get better to impress them, and I stopped the drawing over time. Um, Favorite color to wear black because I don't have to worry about mixing and matching colors. Would you time travel to the past or future and why? No, I wouldn't travel to anyone. Maybe to the future. No, no. I wouldn't travel to the past or future because traveling to the past is useless. I wouldn't want to change anything because I am who I am because of my past. I am where I am because of my past. And going to the future will just spoil it for me. I don't want to see what I become in the future. Eventually, I will become what I become, right? Hoodies or jackets? Hoodies, because jackets are too thick to wear in my country. What's your favorite color? Teal or sea green? Are you seeing someone? No, I'm single. Favorite song? Caroline by Juice WRLD. What's a good you like? What's a good you like? I don't know what that's implementing. What's your sexuality? I'm straight. You don't have to answer these if you would not like stay safe. Awesome. Oh, that's okay. I just don't know what's a good you like. I don't know what that means. What you like to snack on? Chips. I love tortillas. I like I just like salted chips. What's your rising sign and your moon sign? The fuck is that? Rising. Oops. Rising sign and moon sign. Your rising sign or ascendant sign in your zodiac constellation rising of the eastern horizon of your time of birth. What? Uh-huh. Okay, perfect. Uh-huh. Moon signs for Cancer, I guess. What is the rising sign for Cancer? With Cancer rising, you are sensitive and kind, but wary of those you first meet. You like to feel out a situation before deciding exactly what to do. It usually takes a while before you drop your guard. In fact, many Cancer rising people lead lonely lives because of this sense of, hey, fuck you. You gotta call me out like that for. Fuck you. No, fuck you. Many cancer rising people lead lonely lives because of the sensitivity. You gotta call me sensitive, man. What the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? Alright, Individuals born under the Cancer moon have a sentimental streak and are agreeably the most emotionally sensitive of these born under the moons. But when hurt, they climb up or down the defense. This what? But when hurt, they climb up or down the defense. Oh, when hurt, they climb up or go on the defense. The moon is at home in Cancer, which gives those with the sign a striking depth of feeling and imagination. I hope that answered your question because that just gave me more questions. Man, these two things just called me sensitive, bro. Come on. Um, do you think everything happens for a reason? And how old are you? I'm 22, and I believe everything happens with cause and effect. Everything you've done will continue to affect what you do, and so forth and so forth. We are who we are because of what we have done and what we plan to do. Um, yeah. So I hope that answers that. What does yummy and Zhu mean? I swear, every time I do a Q&A, I get asked this. So, when I was younger, I wanted like a really edgy, cool name to be my online name, right? So, I had a friend who was into like Japanese stuff, and she was like, "Yami means dark boy, right? And Anju means in darkness." So actually, I was like, "You can pick one of these two things," and I was like, "No, no, 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 no. What if I just put them together and put dark boy in darkness, edgy as fuck?" Yeah. So that's how I got Yami Anju from, and I used that for a while because after a while I just never like thought about the meaning behind it ever again. It was just always a name. But the second somebody brought it up, and I was like, wait, that's really fucking bad. Holy shit, I should probably change that. So now I just go by Yami, just because. Have you finally planned to get an appointment for your migraine and tummy? Hey, buddy, you mind setting an appointment for me? No. I got my migraine checked out, and it's just migraines. I didn't get like a head scan, so they just give me a checkup to see if it was migraines or not, and continue with my medicine. And my tummy, no, my tummy's still a bitch. Um, have you please not drink? Wait, what? Would you please not do a drunk stream because I love you? Oh, why not? Drunk streams are fun. I'm not like calling you out for it or not saying anything because I'm actually concerned about your health. Oh, I'm guessing you asked this a while ago, back when my health was in questionable state. No, I'm fine. I don't drink all that often. The drunk stream was just like a one-off stream just to have fun with you guys. I was like, I don't drink all that often. I'm really not like drinking every single day, piss poor drunk, barely waking up kind of thing. Will you pinky promise us that you'll take care of yourself? Anyway, next question. I do. I'm trying to take care of myself. I promise. I am. Also, last question. Do you think you're a mess? If yes, why? Yes, I do think I'm a mess, and I did answer that earlier. What's your favorite animal? Direwolves, because I love massive dogs. And if you could change yourself, what would you change? Like personality or body wise? Both my body and my personality. Not my personality, just my mindset when it comes to a lot of things. But I like my personality. My question is, how are you so cute? Know you. Um, what motivates you to work hard? I don't know. I just enjoy what I do and I continue doing it and I just want to continue growing. I just want more. What anime would make a good game? Um, King's Avatar is a really good Chinese anime that will make a great game. What's your favorite pickup line? Oh wait, there's a recent one. Um, I want to kiss your lips, but I'm scared that your legs will get in the way. That was god tier. There's a couple. There's a lot of pickup lines that I really love, but that one was god tier. That one was oof. Are you scared of cockroaches? No, no, I'm not. Um, if you could only eat one dessert for the rest of your life, what would it be? Dessert. I've never had dessert, so I don't know. I don't know. If you could eat anything right now, what would it be? Pizza. I haven't had pizza in like a year. This is ridiculous, but do you believe in love at first sight? No, I believe in infatuation at first sight. I believe you can find someone attractive at first sight and want to be with them, but you can't be in love with someone until you know what that person is like. And you can't tell a person's personality and how they would treat you at first sight. You can find them attractive at first sight, but not love. If you could eat, oh, I read that already. Sir, I don't know. Favorite anime character? Lol. Favorite anime character? Kaneki Ken. What movie do you wish life was more like? None. I only watch horror movies, and that would be terrifying. Do you believe in karma slash destiny? Karma and destiny are two different things. Destiny partakes that your life is already pre-planned from the day you're born to the day you die. Karma simply implies that every action you take, there's a positive or negative reaction depending on that action that you took. I believe in, and I can't even say I believe in karma because karma is a fixed fixation. There's like a supernatural force that's controlling karma. I just believe in cause and reaction. If you do something and you work hard enough for something, then you will reap the benefits of it. And if you fail simply because someone else put out more effort, right? Do you have a favorite cartoon as a child? If so, who is it? Oh yeah, I did. There's this space monkeys, is it? Space Monkeys cartoon as a kid. What's the name of this? Is this it? No, this is not it. There's this cartoon with these like four or five super monkeys and this one kid and they would like transform or something. It was I don't know. I even remember the name. And the kid at the end, I can remember very specifically because it was super depressing. Like after they saved the world and everything, the kid at the end gave up his life to save the world by fusing with the monkey force. And because of it, he became a monkey. And all the other is it robot monkeys? Is it robot monkeys? Robot monkeys cartoon. Is it robot monkeys? It is Super Robot Monkey Team, right? Yeah. Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. I loved this when I was a kid. I would watch every episode, and I can vividly remember getting depressed at the end of the show when the kid gave up his life to save the universe and became a monkey, and all of the other monkeys didn't know where he was, and he was destined to run around on a lifeless planet alone for the rest of his life until he starved and died. And as a kid, that was so heavy. But yeah, that was like my favorite cartoon. Do you have any weird talents that you can do? I can control the muscle in my arm, in my hand, in my arm to make my hand go lifeless. I can do it for other people as well. Like I can squeeze the muscle in a specific spot that, oops, I just did it to myself and I moved the mic. Sorry. That like makes your hands and your fingers move uncontrollably. Like you can't control it. Once I squeeze your muscles there, your hand just gives out. It's funny. I did it to my mom and she freaked out. Favorite slash least favorite video you've done. Also love your videos. I hope you're doing well. Um, my favorite video that I've done so far. That's a hard question. There's a lot of videos that I really love. I can give you like a top 3 or 5 or a 10. It's a lot. It's hard to pick any specific one. I really love the Zaya and Rakan storytelling one. I really love what I've done so far with the Mafia story one. And I really, really love what I did with the Abuse Comfort one. I love the ending. I really love the the um the fantasy story setting that I have so far. But the one in the Mafia story, I mean the chicken is back. The one in the Mafia story where like I put a lot of effort into like the editing of the audio and putting like sound effects and stuff. That one is like the best one I've done so far. And least favorite? I don't have a least favorite. I don't really have least favorite. They're all kind of just like all mid tier. Like they never go under F. Like they're always, if I had to like put them on a tier, they'd always be at like around C, right? They're all average. They're never bad. So I don't have like a least favorite. You went all and everything again. And baby, I'll be on time. And where's the questions? Oh, are you gay? No, I'm not gay. Favorite color? Teal slash sea green. And how were you feeling? A lot better today. I'm not completely nauseous at the moment, so I think that is a good thing. How was your morning? Pretty bad. I woke up and I vomited chocolate cake. So I wasn't. I was scared of. I'm scared of eating lately because of how much I vomit. So I tried my best not to eat all that much yesterday, and all I ate was like a chocolate cake and a other piece of cake. And I woke up this morning and I just went and I vomited out some of the chocolate cake. That's a bit graphic. I probably should not have added that, huh? Oops. Yeah. Do you listen to K-pop? I listen to K-pop, but nothing of the newer K-pop. I love the older K-pop, back before K-pop was like mainstream. And no, it's not because the new K-pop stuff is bad. A lot of the new K-pop stuff is really good. It's just that I learned a lot about the K-pop industry, and I'm not a fan of it, so I choose not to support it. That's all. How was your morning? Eh, it was pretty bad. Favorite color? Teal slash sea green. Sweet and spicy food or sweet and sour food? Sweet and spicy sounds terrible, but sweet and sour food also sounds terrible. But I like spicy foods. Actually, both of them. I like both options. Both options has their own both has their times, like some days I want sweet and spicy because I like spicy, but some days sweet and sour is actually pretty good because I like sour stuff as well. What is your favorite class at school, like math, French? Ooh, there's a lot of I liked a lot of class. I loved physics, I loved chemistry, I loved art, I loved music, I loved math, I loved advanced math, I loved biology, I loved IT. Like I love this school. It's just that I didn't really give too much of school inside school, so I'd often like learn on my own pace at my own time. But I loved school. School was fun. What's your least favorite food? I don't like pumpkin. Anything with pumpkin just turns me off. Like pumpkin disgusts me. Do you have any comfort characters? If yes, who is it? No, I don't have any comfort characters. I don't feel. I don't know. I don't know. What's your favorite song right now, or your forever and always favorite song? anything by Juice World, literally any song by Juice World just hits different. Do you have a comfort song? Why do you guys want my comfort song so much? A song that reminds you of a happy or sad, even if it reminds me of a sad time. Lana Del Rey, Born to Die. Yeah, that song just hits different. Um, is there any character from your VA that is in any way similar to you as a partner? All my videos are me. Like all my videos are how I would react and how I will do things. This is why I don't make videos on certain topics, especially like it's why the Yandere storyline is such a weird one for me and I can't grasp it properly is because it's not me. But any other story that I do, any other way that I talk, anything that I say, any way that I react, it's me, right? This is why I tell people I do a lot of research because I need to fully understand a topic before I talk about it because I'm talking about it from my point of view. It's how I will react and how I will do things. So I need to fully grasp it. That's why sometimes I won't do a specific story or a specific thing. That's why I don't do things for clicks. I don't do it just because it's popular. Because when I try to do it, I'm not satisfied with the quality of it and I won't do it. I hope that answers your question. Um, what's your type? I don't have a specific type. Um, I guess I don't know. I don't have a specific type. Like if you've been following me on my Twitter, you know that I'm a massive simp for Nyx. My big titty goth mommy, my big titty goth mommy. But it's not like my type. Like I do like cute princessy girls. Like if you know me, you'd know I love skirts. Or if you know me, you know I love like knee high socks or maybe thigh highs. If you know me, you know I like people who dress proper, like secretaries or like a librarian. If you know me, you know I like girls that play sports. Like I don't have a specific type. I just if I find it attractive, I find it attractive, and there's nothing like specific mindset that like, oh, I only like girls who go ooh, like no, like if I like you, I like you. There's no thing about it. Favorite movie? Any Big Hero 6 is my favorite movie because it made me cry. Are you in the future gonna do not safe for work audios? I used to do not safe for work audios. My Patreon is actually meant for not safe for work audios. Thankfully, a lot of my patrons have not been asking for not safe for work audios, and they've been okay with a lot of the content I've been putting on my Patreon. So it's really cool. No, I will not do not safe for work content on YouTube because that's not the type of content I want to promote on YouTube. And if you want to do that, that's a Patreon only exclusive thing. And even then, it's like once a month or once every couple of months. Thing is, I don't want to sexualize my content because my content is so heavily based on comfort, right? I don't want people to associate me with sexual content, especially given that I do roleplay boyfriend stuff, especially since I blurred the line. Like my content is not me pretending to be your boyfriend. My content is me just saying, hey, you're not alone. I'm trying to bring you comfort and to show people that we can do this together. I'm not here to take advantage of a bunch of lonely people and be like, yes, yes, definitely. I am your online boyfriend. What's your credit card number? And you want to buy this for me because I need it so. No, no, no. You guys are people. You guys have your own feelings, your own wants, and your own needs. I'm just here to make sure that you guys can understand that you're loved and you're wanted. Uh, I went off on a rant, huh? Um, no, I will not do not safe for work content on YouTube in the future. I have done it before and I had to remove it off of YouTube and move it to Patreon. Even on Patreon, it's not a consistent thing. Eye color, extremely brown to the point it's black. I think it's either dead black or extremely brown to the point of black. Last time I checked, it was black. So let's just go with black. Hand reveal. I've done hand reveal multiple times. There's a video, an entire video where I'm typing and it's my hands. Like the entire video is just me typing in my hands. I can do a hand reveal on Twitter or something like that, probably at some point. Favorite band or song? Juice WRLD is my favorite artist. Favorite band? I haven't had a favorite band in so long. Mayday Parade, probably. No, Bring Me the Horizon would be my favorite band. And song? Well, anything by Juice WRLD. If you were to be an animal, what animal would you be? A cat. They just get to do whatever they want. How are you? I'm pretty alright. I'm doing a lot better today. I'm still a bit shaky, still a bit weak, but I'm doing a lot better. When is your birthday? July the 11th. Gold, silver, jewelry. Silver jewelry. Gold stands out too much, and silver looks plain, almost like iron. And I like simple stuff. What's your favorite meme? Lol. Copium. Copium. I just love copium. Copium and the only thing about being the only bad thing the thing about being faster than light is you can only live in the darkness. I just love those two memes. They just bring me joy. If you had to pick a name from an anime to name your firstborn, what would it be? From an anime? Sakura. Cherry blossoms. Yeah, if it's a girl. Um, or Hina. Oh, yeah, Sakura. Sakura. Hinata. I like Hinata. Hinata is dual. Hinata could go male or female, so I'll go Hinata. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me switch the song. I don't really like this song. Yeah. Oh, this is 1 hour long. I mean, my last Q&A was like 2 hours long. Um, would you rather dress in animal onesie every time you had an important meeting, or wear three-piece suit all the time, including to bed? Three-piece suit every single day. What do you mean? Do I get to own an AC at least? Are you tired? Because you've been running through my mind. Okay, yeah, okay. What's your moon sign and your rising sign? Apparently I'm sentimental. I'm a Cancer, so that means I'm soft. I'm a baby. Yeah. What's your favorite song? Coraline by Juice WRLD. Favorite book you've read? Singular book or like a series? Because if it's a series, it's Percy Jackson. If it's a singular book, it's Dracula, the Bram strikes Dracula. Um, what's your Hogwarts house? Slytherin. What is your spirit animal? I'm a crab. Does that count? Spirit animal. Um, Google says spirit animals for Cancer is the mouse. So I guess mouse. I don't know what a spirit animal is. Is it like just an animal I relate to, or is it like an actual thing? If it's an animal I relate to, I don't know, man. Turtles? I like turtles. Turtles are pretty dope. But Google says spirit animals for Cancer is a mouse. So a mouse. If you could have a superpower, what would it be? Oh, I thought about this. You know the girl from My Hero Academia that can create anything just from memory if she memorized the molecular the mon. Why can't I remember that name? The the molecular formula for this specific thing. Jesus Christ, I've been talking for like an hour straight. I'm tired, so forgive me. Yeah, her power, like that superpower is super broken. Like think about it. If I know the molecular structure of chicken, of fried chicken, I can make infinite fried chicken. That's crazy. Um, what's your favorite book trope? Ooh, tragedy. I really love it when a book would often take a normalized trope and twist it to the point where it becomes a really messed up situation where you normally have the happy ever after, like the cartoon I was telling you guys about, where they'd normally win and everybody would go and have a happily ever after. Like the reason why I loved it and I can remember it even now is because they took that happy ever trope and they twisted it so far south to the point where they physically altered the kid's appearance and they mutated his body and then they isolated him on a planet alone where no one can find him and he has no food and he'll probably die in a couple of days. And they ended the entire series on that note with him running off to the sunset and the other like robot monkeys, his old partners, crying somewhere in the background, and you can hear them sobbing for him as he runs off into the distance, and it just ends. That is storytelling. Okay. First, what is your favorite football club if you have one? I haven't followed football in like forever. Are we talking football or are we talking soccer? Because I would call soccer football, but American people would call it soccer, and I just want to make sure. If we're talking like football, like soccer, I would say Chelsea or Arsenal. But then again, I haven't like followed football in like years to care anymore. You know, back when I was in high school, I'd care about football because we always like have our competing teams and we talk about it and all that stuff. But now I just don't really care. And second, because it's spooky season already, what do you want to be this Halloween? My country doesn't celebrate Halloween, so it's kind of sad. Because I want to dress up as your girlfriend this Halloween. JK, don't be mad at me. Okay, but seriously, what do you want to dress up to celebrate this spooky season? Yeah, we don't celebrate Halloween here. I don't even know what day Halloween actually is. I just know it's spooky season. If you could make anything disappear, if you can make anything disappear from this world, what would it be and why? Like, what are we talking disappear? Like, it can vanish and come back, or just like vanish forever? Because nothing really. Like, everything in this world has its own specific reasons to be there, right? Can you make an audio comforting girls with curly hair? Oh wait, no, oops, that's on the wrong list. That's supposed to be a girl in the list. Oh wait, if that's true, then hey, that's it. I got all of the I got all of the questions done. Wow, and it's an hour and 20 minutes. Hour and 18 minutes. Okay. Well, this Q&A is coming a bit late. The funny thing is, I started recording this at 1, and it's 2:30. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed the Q&A. I'll be randomly dropping um, ask me questions down below things throughout the remaining of the month. So next month, when I get more new people, we can do another Q&A. Sorry about the lack of content today. I kind of just really felt out of it, and I couldn't bring myself to record a proper video today. So I thought the Q&A would help a lot with that. Um, okay, did you know I forgot my analytics? You probably did know that because you guys always know I forget my analytics. What is my analytics? I haven't checked in a while. Analytics, analytics. Overview. Is it reach? I think it's engagement. Is it not? I think it's engagement. It's not engagement. Is it audience? Am I just dumb? It is audience. Ah, did you know that 76.1% of the people watching this right now are not subscribed to me? Yeah. If you've made it this far, why? Has this been an hour of me just talking? Um, if you've made it this far and you like the content, please leave a like and a comment down below. As for your subscription, again, why? It's been like an hour of me just talking. I'll play you in a friendly game of rock, paper, scissors. The rules are simple. I'll go rock, paper, scissors, and then shoot. Upon shoot, I'll announce what I went, and if I've won, you're not obligated to subscribe to me. If I've lost, you're not obligated to go down in the comment section and let me know. If it's a draw, you're not obligated to meet me here tomorrow to play again. And if you're already subscribed and I won, you're not obligated to go down and hit the notification button, put on all notifications. Whew. The reason why I'm saying this is because all interactions like these help with the algorithm, and YouTube really likes it when you guys like comment and stuff. It's really fun, and I enjoy talking to you guys. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Today I went scissors. That means if you went rock, you just won. If you went paper, you just lost. All right, and I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreons, which I kind of forgot to ask for their questions, so I don't have any because I kind of forgot. I'm just I'm forgetful. Okay.